straight back into it with the Telegraph. And after being caught running a conveyor belt of baptisms to help asylum seekers game the system and stay in the UK, the Church of England has admitted they might have been scammed. Oh, do you really think so, you wet-lipped, frock-wearing dunces? Nicholas, tell us more.
We may have been scammed by asylum seekers, admits Church of England. Where to start? I used to be an interpreter for some of these asylum seekers and their interviews, because right-wing comedy in London doesn't pay the mortgage, alas. And I remember in one of these interviews, as the potential asylum seeker was reviewing the Home Office interview with the legal representation, paid by the legal aid, by the way. So the question from the Home Office was, so have you converted to Christianity now? And he was like, yes, I have. I swear to the Holy Quran, I have converted to Christianity. And I was like, what? that's a non-starter. And now we see this lady, the Right Reverend Dr. Guli, or Francis Dehqani, of Iranian origin, by the way, says that, well, you know, there's some small percentage of abuses maybe, but it's hard to look into people's hearts, which is surprising, because I thought the church should be the expert of looking into people's hearts and, you know, and spiritual motives.
And also, if you can't look into people's hearts and see what religion they are, then don't tell the Home Office that they're Christian and they should stay in the country. When they can
sometimes sponsor and support their application. And by the way, it's very easy to see if people are genuine converts or not, because if they want to join the Church of England, of all churches, of course they are not genuine. Who would want to? Churches in England are so empty. Islamic terrorists even don't, unlike in France, they don't even bother attacking them. No, but not even the English want to go to the Church of England. By the way, today, 11th of February, I understand, is the anniversary of King Henry VIII. Declaring himself.
Leo and I were just talking about that before we come out.
This is a church created, you know, from the real church, which was founded by St. Peter in the eternal city of Rome. This church just happened because Henry VIII wanted to go through wives like Taylor Swift goes through bad boyfriends. All right, and these guys come here, and the priest says, yeah, I have baptized hundreds of them in the English Channel. Surprise, surprise. Who would come to England? It's like coming to England to play basketball. If they come to join the Church of England, they are bogus. Okay, easy as that.
Okay, I mean, Paul, do you think we need to end these asylum rules that say that, you know, if you say you're Christian or if you say you're gay, then, you know, you have to stay because we can't send you back? Because for a start, you know, if they did get sent back, it's not like he's going to get off the plane in Afghanistan, Abdulaziz, get off the plane and he's going to be like, hey, guess what, guys, I'm Christian now. Who wants to set up the gallows for me? No, he's going to, you know, if he is genuinely Christian, he'll probably keep quiet about it.
Well, to answer your initial question, yes, they should absolutely stop it. It shouldn't have been in place in the first place. The church are willfully naive when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah.
The bad guys know how to play the church because the church tell them exactly how naive they are on a daily basis. I mean, I've got a little bit of the skin in the game here because you're an interpreter for the Immigration Service. My father-in-law was an IO for 40 years. And we were just discussing, we were together yesterday.
What?
Immigration officer.
All right.
Sorry, I just used the lingo without explaining myself. Yeah, so he was an IO for 40 years, and he was saying that they tried this stuff for years and years ago. But in that time, an immigration officers were much better trained.
Yeah.
They were skillful people that had been trained to deal with this stuff, and they could see straight through it.
Yeah.
And if they didn't believe it, they pointed it out and they went, no chance, mate. I'm not pulling the wool over my eyes.
Well, now, sadly,
"Oh,
public sector organisations are systemically woke, so they probably encourage people to knowingly cheat, and they don't see it as something to be.
Yeah, that's why they sabotaged previous Home Secretaries such as Priti Patel and Suella Braverman.
Yeah,
that's the deep state resisting against the democratically elected government.
The woke blob.